Hello, I'm going to show you how to set up Oculus Integration in Unity. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Unity Asset Store and we're going to search for Oculus Integration, and then you're going to click on Add to My Assets and make sure you are logged in. And so once you do that, you can go to your Unity project, you can go to Window, and then Package Manager, and then here you can see all of the packages you have. If you go to Packages and My Assets, this will show all of your assets that you have added. And if you go down here to Oculus Integration, you can click, there'll be a button down here to download if you have not downloaded it, and then you click Import. So once you've imported the Unity package, it'll bring up this window, basically showing you what all is going to be imported, and then you can just click Import. Okay, so now it's going to ask if you want to update the Oculus utilities, and you're going to want to click Yes. And then go ahead and use the OpenXR backend. Okay, and then we will have to restart. And then it will show you all the assets it's going to modify, and then you just go ahead and clean up the package. Then now you can upgrade. Okay, so after restarting, we have the Oculus integration, and you can see under your assets, you see the folder for Oculus, and then it has everything that we'll need in here. Okay, so now that we have our Oculus integration installed, there are a couple of other things we need to have set up. So if you're in Unity and you go up here to File and Build Settings, we are going to want to change the platform to Android. So yours will probably be selected to Windows, Mac, and Linux, and you'll just want to click Android. And then down here, there'll be a button that says Switch Platform, and you'll just click that. And it might take a little bit to load, so be aware of that. So after that, we're going to go to Edit, and down here to Project Settings, and you're going to want to click Player over here. And if you want to, you can change your company name, product name, and version. And then down here in the Other Settings tab, we are going to want to make sure for here, Identification. You can uncheck this box so that it automatically fills in your package name, or you're going to want to give it a unique one. And make sure that for the minimum API level, you have this set to Marshmallow, level 23, and the target API level is going to be automatic. So now for configuration, we're going to want to have this scripting backend set to IL2CPP, and we're going to want ARM64 selected and not ARM v7. And the install location is going to be automatic, and we want to require internet access. So now we're going to go to over here, we're going to go down to XR plugin management, and you're going to want, there's going to be a button here that says install XR plugin, and you'll click that, and then it will bring up to this page, and we're going to want to click the desktop tab. Make sure Oculus is selected, and that will install the Oculus XR plugin, and you'll want to have Oculus checked in the Android tab. And then, so after that, Oculus will show up down here, and there's nothing you'll need to change, and this is optional, but you can also click, for the desktop tab, you want to click OpenXR. That will allow you to use like the XR rig, and basically just different packages for using VR headsets, and it applies to many others. And once you select the OpenXR, OpenXR will come down here, and you'll want to add the Oculus touch controller profiles. And basically OpenXR is just used if you want to have your app be available to use on other Oculus or other VR headsets. So now that we have the XR plugin management, we can go back to the player settings. And we're going to go down to rendering. So we're going to want to make sure this color space is set to linear. We are going to uncheck the AutoGraphics API for Windows, Mac, and Linux. And make sure down here for Linux you have the OpenGL core above Vulkan. And I believe that is it for rendering. And then quality settings, if we go over here to quality, we want to make sure that the texture quality is full res. This is set to per texture, and the billboard's face camera is selected. And I believe that is all for quality. So now that we have all those settings, we can start developing with the Oculus integration.